Merry Christmas to you and your family. From my family, the Gooden family, CCM and UCI, we all collectively say, have an amazing, rocking holiday season. Merry Christmas to you. And I know your families are gathering around, and what I did is I took some time to rest because my family is here and on their way. And so what I did this morning is I took some time and I took a little bit of rest for myself because there are so many people that are on their way here. And so I want to say Merry Christmas to you. Melinda Harris is saying Merry Christmas. Joe Rollins, Merry Christmas to you. Minister Stefanetta, thank you for your amazing gift. Merry Christmas to you. India Baker, Merry Christmas to you. God bless you all. Merry Christmas to you. Lakila Crenshaw, Merry Christmas to you. Lakeisha Taylor, Merry Christmas to you. Nana Pierre or Pere, God bless you. Merry Christmas. Sandra Perryman, my friend. Natasha Walker, I know it's a little hard, but Merry Christmas to you, and try to have an amazing, 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 amazing Christmas. So I thank you all for tuning in. Those of you that can, God bless you. Merry Christmas to you. Tasha Lady T Tidwell, God bless you. LaShawn Simmons, Merry Christmas to you. Bobby Adams, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Jessica Steptoe, I hope I don't step in your toes. Good morning to you, Leary and Sean. Merry Christmas to you. Miosha Red Smith, how is your children and your grandchildren doing? I've been praying for you. God bless you all. Cy Wells, God bless you. Good morning. Good morning. Shanice Bean, that wonderful makeup artist. I thank God for her and all of you who are on here. Merry Christmas to you. To my husband who is traveling, you need to hurry up because we got stuff to do. Merry Christmas to you. To my dear friend for a long time, Arlene Bush Jackson. I hope you're making those wonderful butt cakes. Merry Christmas to you all. And a lot of people are busy, but I'm going to say this. Fatima Dean, oh my goodness, good morning, how are you? I miss seeing you, hope to see you soon. Mother Cece, Merry Christmas to you. To each and every one, if you're logging on, Merry Christmas. If you're sharing, Merry Christmas. Or whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing it well. Hosea, it's so good to see you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Lou Smurfette, Keisha, God bless you. To each and every one of you. I want to talk to you about something called the bottom line about opinions. The bottom line about opinions is that they really don't matter. We live in a world full of social media, and with social media, people are going to have opinions whether you want them to have them or not. Truth of the matter is opinions are just like a booty hole. Everybody has one, and you'll be in trouble if you don't use it. You know that. And so it sounds disgusting, but that is the truth of the matter. And so I want to tell you, hello, Chicago. George is saying he's watching from Chicago. So I want to talk to you about opinions. Now, I want to talk to you about this man that I know, and it's a man that I love, and I serve him daily, and I serve him with gladness. There's a man that I know, his name is Jesus. Whether you like him or not, or know him or not, I like to introduce you to him, but not in a way that you are so accustomed to learning about him. You've learned about him in a kind of religious type of way. But suppose I told you, Shelly and Dixon, how are you? I want to show you about the relationship and the characteristics of who he is. Now, don't go anywhere. I want to show you something. Jesus came and he did so many amazing things. He was the most amazing leader of all time. He led the multitude, and so many of the believers, what's up, Haas? How you doing? So many believers, judgmental or not, they follow this Christ, right? I'm a witness to that. I'm going somewhere. Watch this. So they follow this man named Jesus, and he was the most amazing leader of all time. He was loving, he was gentle, he was kind, he was compassionate. He did all of the most amazing things to give us this word called salvation. He did. I'm going somewhere. It's going to get good. Watch this. And so he was so amazing, and he was so loving, and he displayed all the characteristics of the fruit of the spirits, which we are supposed to display, right? Okay. The bottom line is, even though he was the most amazing leader, he had a Judas. Not just a Judas. There was a set of judgmental people, Sanhedrins, Pharisees, or whatever you choose to call them, that judged everything that he did. They had an opinion. They had a serious opinion. Their opinions were, how could you make a man that has been crippled for all these years walk? How is it, Minister Stephanie, my girl, saying teach, how is it that you're going to tell them to take a donkey out of a ditch on the Sabbath day? How is it that you're going to go against what we believe, that our opinion is right? Watch this. One thing about an opinion, opinions are very judgmental. Opinions are wrong. And the bottom line about opinions is people have a problem because you are not part of their opinion that they're formulated in their mind. Okay, hold on. Someone said I was just getting ready to say that. Watch this. Well, you're beautiful too, Diana Johnson. Watch this. This is what an opinion is. An opinion is a view or judgment formed by someone or something, not necessarily based on facts or knowledge. I'm going to say that again. Opinions is simply, someone said, come on now. I love you too, Tawana Chance. Opinions is merely, this is what it is. An opinion is a view, a judgment formed by someone about something, not necessarily based on facts, which is true, or knowledge. That's why the opinions of people don't matter. The bottom line is people's opinions, they try to hurt. They try to come against. They try to say all of these things because they really don't have the facts about what they're judging. This is good to me. And so you have to understand is they're upset because their opinions about you does not line up with what is to be true because they don't have the facts. Understand that people will get upset because they formulated an opinion about someone or something because they did not have the facts. Watch this. So the opinions is formulated on what? An assumption. You know what happens with an assumption. You make an ass out of you and me. That's the word assumption. Break it down. Most people have an opinion, and the opinion does not matter because in college what they taught us is you cite the source. I'm going somewhere. When you cite the source, it means you have to look at who's formulating the opinion or the judgment concerning you. Cite the source. Check the fact sheet. Where are the facts? Someone said, wow. Check the Carfax. Check the facts about someone's opinion before you make one. See, I'm saying this because a lot of people have a lot to say concerning you, concerning me. But you have to understand they formulated an opinion about a God that was not necessarily true because the judgmental people believe that you are supposed to meet my opinion about you, meaning the facts that I formulated in my mind gotta be true because that's their, watch this, that's their truth. Their truth concerning you is not the truth at all. Or they would not formulate an opinion or a judgmentalness about something they know not of. I'm not done yet. Jesus was the replica of goodness, kindness, and love, but yet and still they called him a wine bibber, simply because he took water and turned it into wine, and he drank wine. His cousin, John the Baptist, was considered a demon because those two individuals that we, watch this, that we believe in, we serve, watch this, and what we know to be truth don't match the opinion concerning what they thought about Jesus, concerning what they thought about John the Baptist. And people's opinions are so simple because they're speaking about something they don't even have the truth about. So what happens is they get upset because you're not matching the opinion or what they view you to be. Watch this. There are people, hi Cheryl, how are you? There are people, someone said this is deep. There are people who have an opinion about you. God knows they got an opinion about me. Now listen, the opinion that you have on someone is not truth at all. People get angry because it comes from a place that is so deep that it has nothing to do with you. Their opinion about you is that they formulated their own facts, which is not true because you can't formulate something about someone that you don't have the real facts. So what happens is when people get an opinion about you and their opinion doesn't line up what they know is true, they begin to attack you. Watch this, I'm not doing. What's up, Tori? Their opinion about you is the reason why they attack you is because inside they know that's not the truth. Inside they know there's some facts out there that I should have checked because once you've checked the Carfax or you check the facts about the person and you obtain the knowledge about the person, you gotta face the fact that your opinion of them and about the situation was dead wrong. I ain't done yet. And so because people are upset because they formulated a false opinion about you. They begin to attack you because now it comes the fact that they got to eat their words. Watch this. Or they got to face the fact that their opinions about someone or something was wrong. No one wants to be accountable of the opinion that they formulated concerning you or whatever it was. I said something, and a lot of people, it kills me because whether you like me or not, I am a woman of great knowledge. And one thing about great knowledge, it is really power, and maybe that's why a lot of people don't have any. Because the knowledge that God has given me will blow the minds of men because it's simple. That's why I always give the kiss, because the kiss represents keep it simple, secret. And so that's why you always see me put a kiss there. And people don't really understand. Really deep religious people, they have a lot of opinions. And their opinions don't matter, nor is it necessary. Conflict resolution is an amazing thing. It simply means we have to agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Watch this. Mature people understand conflict resolution. Someone said, whoo, preach, Pastor. Mature people understand conflict resolution. In fact, they use it. That means we have to agree to disagree. But I'm not going to slanderize your name because I don't agree with your opinion. We have to agree to disagree, because even though someone said straight, no chaser, this is what it is. Just because you and I don't seem eye to eye, don't mean that I got to wear a black eye. Opinions is simply given to people whether there are false accusations or not. But mature people know how to handle them. That means that you and I may not agree about being vaccinated, but you don't have to throw somebody under the bus because you believe that your opinion is right. Check the facts, check the Carfax, but cite the source. Cite your source when anytime you come against people who have a negative opinion or view about you. 9 times out of 10, if you check the facts behind people who always have an opinion concerning you, you will see, 1, they're not mature, 2, they don't have the facts at all. They're going based upon their view, which may not be true, and they put it out there concerning you because deep down inside, the bottom line, they ain't like you no way. Deep down inside, they don't like your style. Deep down inside, they don't like your color. 12 million views and still going. They just don't like you. They just don't like it because you're black. They just don't like it because you're white. They don't like it because you're straight. They don't like it because you're gay. They don't like it because you got a car. They don't like it because you ain't got no car. They don't like it because you're single. They just don't like you. People who have always a negative opinion about you and they don't have facts are very immature to make them. I am going to say this. Jesus was the realest of real. He was real. Truth be told, he was so real until he disrupted people who thought you were supposed to look like me, Jesus. You were supposed to talk like us. You were supposed to walk like us. You ain't supposed to look like that, Jesus. You ain't supposed to drink wine, Jesus. John the Baptist, you ain't supposed to have them leather drawers on. John the Baptist, why are you in the wilderness? John the Baptist, even John the Baptist was beheaded because he had it facts. Oh, you didn't know that? Did you know that John the Baptist was beheaded because he had facts? He had facts that that woman is actually sleeping with her boyfriend or her lover is her husband's brother. And listen, John the Baptist had facts. He said, listen, you can't do that. Shame on you. You can't sleep with your husband's brother. It cost him his life because her opinion that this is what I'm going to do because I can. Her opinion of John the Baptist got him beheaded because he indeed had the facts. Opinions against the truth will always disrupt people who got the wrong facts about it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? The opinions about you don't matter. Block them and keep on going. Blocking you will bless your life because people who are very opinionated walk in strife. That means you ain't supposed to preach like that. You ain't supposed to move like that. You ain't supposed to have that. You're not. They got one one finger pointing at you and four more pointing at them. And so they have an opinion. One girl took the picture. Now, this is not really about the picture that I had. I had a shirt. It said vaccinate. That's my truth. My truth to tell it. My truth to have it. It's my truth. This is what I chose to do. Just because someone chooses to wear something, just because someone said make it make sense, just because someone chooses to do something, it doesn't mean that you got to have an opinion about it. It's an opinion. Your opinion don't matter. What you eat don't make me go to the bathroom. That's why you got a butthole. Eat what you want and wipe your own tail. You ain't got to worry about mine. And people don't understand. Maturity is, I am not going to allow your opinion to disrupt what I know is good for me. Jesus said, I'm not going to let your opinion, Pharisee, I'm not going to let your opinion, Sadducee, I'm not going to let your opinion, you religious set, disrupt what God told me I had to do. Now I'm going to go a little bit deeper because I got to get out of here because my family is pulling up. I have not read the Bible from Revelations to the Torah to Revelations to Pentateuch, however way you want to put it. And I've never read where Jesus was upset about someone's opinion. He did ask, who do men say that I am? He just wanted to know, what do people say about me? But it did not stop him from his assignment. I'm saying with 1,000 people under the sound of my voice, don't allow people's opinion to stop you from your assignment. Pow! Because the opinions are designed for people to do just that. Stop you from your assignment. Big facts. Anyone that has an opinion, what I want you to do today is I need you to just look at the site. Look at the source. Look at someone said, you're teaching well. Doris Kim, thank you. Cite the source. What I want you to do is cite the source. I need you to find the person that said it, that did it, or stated an opinion, and they don't have facts. Check the facts. Look at the fact that I know without a shadow of a doubt, there's someone, watch this, that said something, did something, formulated an opinion about you, whether it was false, because it was, that if you really cite the source, it's a reason why they said it. It is a reason why they formulated a negative opinion about you. Because they're upset because the opinion that they formulated was not true at all. Deep down inside, they just might be jealous of you. Deep down inside, they just might have a problem that is you. See, they didn't have a problem with Jesus was doing. They had a problem that he did it, and he wasn't the one that they chose to do it. Or you were doing it, and I'm not doing it. Or you're doing this, and because you don't match the opinion that I believe someone is supposed to do it that way, you got a problem with it. People who are opinionated, unfortunately, you gotta cite the source. You have to ask yourself, why would they have such a negative opinion about someone that they don't know, someone that they never sat in the room with, or someone that they don't sleep with? Your opinions don't matter to one, to me. I have an amazing husband. His name is Apostle Fred D. Gooden III. And when I roll over to him, his opinion matters. Do you know whose opinion matter? They make kids that run around here cribbers. Their opinions matter because they got facts. People who have negative opinions about you, they don't have facts. So they make up some allegations to help prove what they know is not right at all. If you cite the source, remember in your college days, everyone who went to college or not, I want you to Google, cite the source. Google it. Cite the source. When you cite the source, they tell you that in college. When someone said, you are helping me today, Pastor Selena and Miss Gray, I am honored to do this. When you cite the source, it means I am going back to the source in which said it. And if you cite the source 9 times out of 10, you would know why they have such a negative opinion. I'm going to say this, Tori, because I'm being led of the Spirit to say it. Because you have a ministry, they come against yours because they tried to do the same thing you did and it didn't work. When you, it's true. Someone said, I wish you was my pastor. Londa Cleaver, I am. I'm just a social media pastor for you. But if you ever come to Charlotte, come on. People who try to come against the ministry and how come I'm doing it this way and you this and you that, they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Let alone the church. There are people who coming against you that don't have, never mind a third, an inkling, 1%. Shoot, they ain't even on your Richter scale. But yet and still they have an opinion about something they know not of. The bottom line, Lamar Avery said, cite the source and keep it real. Yeah, cite the source. My professor, whenever I would give him an assignment, he would say, did you cite the source? Tori Griffin, you're crying, but cry with faith. I know what God told me to tell you, and he told me to say that publicly. Cite the source. Cite the source. Cite the source. Whenever you cite the source tells you the truth. Some sources that you cite, find out even where they got the information from. Because 9 times out of 10, when you cite the source, that source has to tell you the truth. The source is not the person that once said hello to you. The source is the person you lay down with. The source is the people that's in your family, not the jealous one. I'm talking about the people who you could have conflict resolution with. That means someone said, you talking right, Pastor Tammy Wills? Okay, let's do it. I have a sister. I have Joy, Kenya, and Michelle. My brother's name is Mark. These are my siblings. One we adopted. Cite the source. My husband, who jump up and down on me every now and then, thank God for him, and you don't like my verbiage because you got to know that there's some pastors that are really, really in love. Cite the source. My daughter Dylan, if she come out here, but she'll say, no, that's not what happened at all. People who are running because they gravitating towards negativity, they don't like you in the first place. So if they find someone that has a negative opinion about you, if they get their negative opinion and their negative opinion and 2 negative opinions, they believe that they got the truth. That ain't the truth at all. Do you know if I told, look at Dylan going up the timeline. Dylan, come here, Dylan. Come right outside, Dylan. My daughter's on here. Come out here. I want to show you something. Come outside, baby girls. Come outside. People who know you know the truth. People who don't have an opinion about you. Mic drop. In 2022, I promise you, opinions no longer matter. Opinions of you no longer matter. Sit down. In 2022, you see this girl back here? This is my daughter. Say hi, Dylan.
Hello.
Anything concerning me, cite the source. She is a source. She is a valid source. Her opinion matters. She has the facts because I birthed her. This is one of them that I birthed. She is always with me because she lives here. She knows this is the Carfax right here. My husband, he is the Carfax. You have to cite the source. This is the source. This is the source. Your source isn't someone that just say hello to you on Facebook. Your source is not someone that once came to your church. And your source is Rufus, Hosea, I'm going to say this. Rufus, I will consider a source because Rufus has been in my personal space. But Rufus and I have never had a confrontation. Do you know that you have people that was once in your space that are not a source because they're upset that they're no longer in your space? So they get upset and they formulate this negative opinion because they're on the block list. I'm going to say this. Hosea had something very profound. He said, I am checking to see who is going to make parole off of the block list. My response to Hosea was, no, I checked my block list. Some of them have to serve a life sentence. They'll never get off my block list because there are people who are on your block list who have a negative opinion about you because you cited their source. You're not saying the truth. I have the truth. Your opinion of me doesn't matter because I cited the source. I got the source. I had that. What I'm saying is people who come against you, Cite their source. Tell the truth. If you took your inbox, if you went on their Facebook page, if you went on their Instagram or whatever it is y'all came in contact with, and they have a negative view or opinion about you, I guarantee you, you got the source. I remember when this woman was attacking me on Facebook, and I before I blocked her, I looked in my inbox and I said, before I block her, let me get the facts first. The facts was she was upset because I could not have a conversation with her. So what she did is she formulated a negative opinion about me, and she put it out there that I'm the worst person in the world. Watch this. There was another individual that I had to cite the source, who basically someone said, yep, come on, life sentence. I got it, Miss Cost. So there's another individual who put a negative opinion about me. And if I showed you the facts, you would know that the source that she has wasn't real at all, because there's some people you have to say no. Whenever you say no to someone, cite the source why they have an opinion, because you just didn't come from nowhere. You just didn't do that out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense. In 2022, I am saying you've got to check your facts before you state an opinion about someone or something. Anyway, me and my Carfax.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Get ready to have a Merry Christmas. And we're going to have an amazing new year. Cite your source, because the bottom line, people that have an opinion about you didn't care for you much in the first place. People that have a negative opinion about you, they were jealous of you a long time ago before you even came to your page. There are people right now that look at you and you're perfect. There are people that look at you and say you're pretty. There are people that look at you that says you have all of that, but they really don't know the story behind the glory. You have to understand that God said, I know what you're going through, because there are people that I went and I saved the world and they hung me on the cross. So technically speaking, those that have a negative opinion about you, you actually are doing an amazing thing, because it means your opinion is going to cause someone to cite the source and have an opinion and say, your opinion is different from mine. My opinion about those persons that you have a problem with is that they help me. My opinion, what's up, First Lady Spence? You need to call me, First Lady Suzette Spence, call me. My opinion about her is, you're all wrong. Cite the source. Cite the source. Someone said, please say that again. Miss Evans, I will. Cite the source. Why are people saying those things about you? You can't have 1,001 people saying something dynamic about you, and the 3 or 4 of them that are wrong are indeed wrong. Jesus was the most amazing leader of all. And you see what happened to him. People always are going to have an opinion. But in 2022, just like I always say, their opinions don't even matter at all. If you're going to change the world, you're going to ruffle feathers. And so get ready, because I'm going to pluck that duck. I am going to change the world, and I guarantee you, I'm going to need the haters to do it. And so continue to do your job and stay right there. Because on behalf of me and everybody, Quintina Walker, did you get your response? I love you, baby. Me, on behalf of the 1,100 people and everybody that's part of this ministry, we all understand what it is that God says, that he knows the plans that he has for you. And he's got plans for you. And you have to understand, maybe you're a part of it. Maybe God is using you just like he used Judas. Because he did not push Judas away. He let Judas hang himself. Yeah. Cite the source. Cite the source. Well, my family's coming in. Here come one of my sons. Come here, son. I said come here. Come here, son. I got a house full of men. Come here, son. I said, come here, son. I have a house full of men. Look, here's another source. Stick your head in here. I have a house. Say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. I have a house full of men. And we going to show y'all what matters. My family, matters. My friends matters. The opinions of negative people, they don't matter. God bless you. I love you. And cite your source. Everybody got an opinion. And we really don't care. Do we, Dilly? Hey, gotta go. Bye.